Well, it's the first day of the 2017-18 school year. If you've looked on your schedule and seen that this is the right class and this is the right class period, welcome. Each day I'll start with a screen similar to this with the date and an entry task. So if you'll take a moment or two and quietly look around, make eye contact, wave to somebody you know, that'll give us a good start to our period. Outcomes for the day. Each day we go over the outcomes. In this case, some pretty basic ones since we're first getting to know each other. To know the first names of the people at your table and where your next class is. We want to make sure you can get through your day. Understand how this classroom and the school operate based on brain science. It's no longer just about rules set by adults because that's the way they like to do things. We should be able to tie everything we do to brain science and give it a purpose. And then today, you're going to participate in a pretty simple group activity. And then hopefully, if your stuff is taken care of in terms of paperwork and all that, you're going to get your Chromebook and new case and charge it. If not, we'll get it to you tomorrow. Here's our lesson plan. So after we do our welcome, I'm going to show you something called 4-7-8 breathing. We're going to go over 4 signals that we'll kind of use throughout the year to quickly and efficiently transition between activities. We have a first day agenda, which has been asked for us to go over from principal and vice principal in terms of school policy, our little seating challenge, and then get to getting the Chromebooks. So our 4-7-8 breathing technique is a pretty popular technique. It's one way to tie into our parasympathetic system and relieve stress. So the way this works is we take a 4-second inhale. So we inhale for a count of 4. We hold that breath for a count of 7, and then we exhale through our mouths for a count of 8. So in through our nose for 4, hold for 7, out through our mouth for 8. Repeat this cycle 3 times, and I think you'll feel some of the benefits. Relieve some stress. Our first day activity, our first day agenda items include the following. The fact that each of us needs autonomy, competency, relationship, and fun. And in class, we go over what each of these mean as they relate to our policies in school. And each period goes over each one of the items listed in that period, so you can kind of look and see how the day goes. We refer to our 3 R's matrix as examples of each of those policies. So depending on the period and the day, we'll review sections of this. We'll talk about some class routines. I don't like to overwhelm us with too many. So for the first day, it's pretty much focused on those signals. I want to check in with you and make sure that you've understood everything. Do we need to review anything? Thumbs up if we're good. Thumbs down if we need to review something. And then our first task is the following. Okay, so you can read through this. Basically, you're lining up by first name, arranging some seating, and I'm looking to see how well we work together. And looking for those that step up with some leadership and those that are a little more reserved, and it just helps me get to know how things are going to flow each period. And now that the end of the period has come, most importantly, do you know where to go next? And a chance to clean up. If your period got to Chromebooks and you did have your Chromebook there, be sure to charge it tonight. Otherwise, you'll get it tomorrow.